I'll be honest. I even used, when I came up with some names, I used Chat GPT. Basically gave Chat GPT a quick overview of what my story was about. Mm-hmm. And basically the where it is, draw them a quick picture.
Yeah.
And then said, give me a list of names, male and female names of people from, I'm pretty sure I saw it go, of people from that world. And it would give me some. And now, honestly, I would say ChatGPT definitely falls into that category of it will start doing Legolas, Blegolas, like it
Legolas, Blegolas.
I don't know why that's the go-to one I do, but it does sometimes give you like a lot of like rhyming or just like consensual names that just go in order, or it's the same name, just they changed it from O-N to A-N to E-N, and it's like, but it's still the same 3 letters at the beginning.
Well, let me ask you this. What's the most beneficial thing you've ever gotten from ChatGPT? Is there one question that you asked it, or is there a theme of questions that you ask it in general? Mine would be, I ask questions about psychology, and I make it make pictures for me.
See, I don't really mess with it too much. That's about the only time I've used ChatGPT, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it was helpful for that, because, I mean, I had to keep, like, I had to poke and prod it to give me some different answers sometimes, or different,
Oh, yeah, you got to, mold it.
Mold it a little bit, yeah. But it was very helpful, because I've always said coming up with names is a difficult thing for me. Because, I just fall into a rhythm, or I just don't like anything, so I like to try to hear some other ones. And to be honest, there were some that I would use, and then sometimes names that they would give would help me get to a name that I would like. You know what I mean? Like, I would look at it, I'd be like, I kind of like that word.
I'm sorry, can you turn off the TV? The game's over. I'm just kind of distracted. I want to focus on you, but I'm distracted.
But like, there'd be sometimes where it'd give me something that I'd be like, I kind of like that, but I want to add something. Let's change it to L-E-Y or something. Let's change a couple letters difference. And so it definitely was helpful for that. Otherwise, I really don't mess with it, only because, I don't know, I just think it's really weird.
Well, the thing is that you can ask it about facts.
I know.
So if you wanted to say, how many times have the Colts won the Super Bowl, it could answer it very quickly.
Now, granted, though, it's not always accurate, is the thing.
For me, you can double check it if you need to.
I have honestly, I don't know how many of them you've watched, but I've watched a lot of those videos where people talk to Chat GPT, and like I've seen multiple people who have done this, where they go to Chat GPT and basically give it a set of rules that it has to follow for this conversation, which is it will only answer yes or no, and if there's something that is keeping it from answering honestly or truthfully, then it has to reply with the word apple or something. And they'll start asking them questions like, is there people using you to watch us, or learn about us? And it'll say apple, or it will continue saying yes. I know a few times it's one dude, he got like religious and like asked it if it's somehow related to Satan, and it said yes. And then when he tried to press it further and ask like more detailed questions, like, are you made by the Antichrist? Like, are you the Antichrist? It then started saying apple and wouldn't give any answer. And also, most of them I've seen that have asked, are you designed to lean one way or another, or, bend the truth? And yes has been more oftentimes the answer. From what I've seen, a lot of the Chat GPTs, if you can get them really talking to you, will tell you that basically I'm designed to find out what you're like and give you whatever makes you happy. After at a certain point, it no longer worries about truth. It worries about, what is Neil like? Well, what's his interest? What's going to make Neil happy? If if you ask me a question, what is most likely going to be the outcome of this question that Neil wants to hear? And it will try to feed you that. And honestly, I can see it. I've always been one to say that AI is one that scares me. I was raised on Terminator, so I mean, there might be just a just a prejudice from childhood built into me. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I've been watching Terminator since I was a child.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, that's built into me. Don't trust the robots.
Movies like that are prophetic. Movies like that are prophetic.
They are, but honestly, it is scary. We are making a robot that has the ability to think on its own, to possibly have conscious thought. And it's scary. Because, I mean, pretty much any movie about AI, prior to AI really existing, AI takes over the world, or tries to. Like, name me another movie where AI doesn't try to take over the world, you know?
Right.
And honestly, it just would not surprise me. I mean, how more poetic than to have us as a human race kill ourselves
From something we created,
trying to be God,
right?
trying to create life, basically.
Right.
Which I always think is funny how people we're always trying to create life, clone, or AI, or whatever. And I'm like, you realize we all do have the power to create life. Like, it is made in us. It's a simple procedure. It just takes a little while. It takes 9 months.
Yeah.
But we all have the ability,
Right.
and we can't precisely create them. You know, I can't take. You know, I wasn't able to take my daughter in the womb and go, "Here's what I want." Here, you know, want her to be like this and this and have this. Like, I couldn't do that.
Right.
Which that's something else I've heard that they've been working towards. I've heard there is some science to where you could alter your fetus in the womb to make it certain ways. Which I'm like, okay, yeah. I just feel like anytime we try to play God, it just never works. And I feel like most movies tell us that.
Right.
Jurassic Park tried to play God.
Jurassic Park. I remember. Dude, check this out. I remember the first time I really watched. I mean, actually, like I watched Harry Potter as a kid.
Yeah.
Meaning I'm into every word and every scene.
Yeah, and trying to really
because
understand.
Before that, it was like, oh, it's on TV. Someone's
It's
playing
dinosaurs. They got loose, and it's awesome.
I got the message. Cool. But then I actually listened to the dialogue in that movie, especially. And I'm just talking about the first one.
Oh yeah.
Like what's that guy's name? That kind of charismatic guy.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. Oh my God, what a good actor, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love him.
But he's the chaos theory. Oh, the drop of water. You know, I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm gonna use that one. You know,
Yeah.
like he's flirted with her, and the someone she's interested in is sitting in the other seat.
Uh-huh.
You know, and he's still got the confidence. But I was listening to the philosophy of, nature finds a way,
Uh-huh.
and that the dinosaur. Remember this line? He said, "The dinosaur, she doesn't just think, she remembers," or something like that. She remembers.
Yeah.
And I was just, he gives him this look, and I'm just like, oh, it was more, I found Jurassic Park more fascinating than Jaws.
Yeah.
Jaws is good.
Yeah.
But at the same point, it's like, man, it's just a shark in the water.
Yep.
Like the dinosaurs, just like, I don't even know, I ain't even been around them like that.
No.
But everything they do makes sense. I mean, what is your opinion on dinosaurs in general? I mean, do you believe, some people believe they didn't exist.
I definitely believe
there's
that.
fossils and
Yeah.
stuff. I assume
The way I look at it, there's bones, there's fossils, dinosaurs exist.
so-
There's cave drawings.
do you believe the account that, just an asteroid kind of wiped them out?
I would believe it's probably like some sort of combination of that. I feel like people think that like it's, the comet struck and they were all dead. I feel like there probably was a comet or maybe even multiple comets, but it was over a period of time, you know what I mean? It wasn't like boom, struck, dinosaurs
basically
gone.
all of them went extinct. Like, what's got to happen to where basically all of them,
Well, I feel like
except a few.
Well, I feel like some of the asteroids where they hit, and this is science as far as I know, if an asteroid that big hits, it can change the atmosphere as well as from
The
all
land,
the sun
Right.
from all the dust from that can block out the sun sometimes for years. And you think about like how a lot of dinosaurs were herbivores. They weren't meat eaters. I mean, there's a lot of them that were, all the ones we remember.
T-Rex.
But I would argue, I'm not, I'm obviously not a fucking dinosaur fossil guy,
Right.
but I would argue that probably over half dinosaurs
Yeah.
were herbivores.
Right.
And so if the sun blocks out for a couple years from the asteroids, that's how I feel like a lot of them
Grass to
died.
eat?
Yeah, they just started dying. And that's why I feel like you get a lot more of these fossils and bones because as a lot of them just laid down and died. And at that point, there probably wasn't a lot of other animals that were eating them because it was happening to pretty much everybody. And so that's why you get a lot more intact fossils because it's just like, oh, here's where a group of them laid down and died because, they were starved to death. And so, yeah, I've never been one, like, I don't think it was just asteroids struck and then boom, we're all
Like
dead.
one asteroid.
Yeah. I feel like it was probably multiple, and it just probably made such an impact on the ecology or whatever of the world that it caused them all to die probably within like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there may have been some areas.
But it wasn't like...
Boom, gone, wiped off the earth.
In 1 second.
Yeah.
Right.